The arms of a grateful keeper. So, earlier on, great movement. I thought the shot was on initially then. Didn't quite happen for them, but how's that for the shot that's come off the post then? Thanks to the save from the keeper. Did well to get down low. Up and over, looking for the tip. Didn't tip enough in the end. Keeper seemed to have strayed a bit into no man's land then. Fortunate, nothing bad came of the situation for the Tanzanians. Push forward here onto this near side and shut off, and here's a chance! It's a great chance! It's a superb save as Botswana survive yet another scare. Well, for Bame Mugime, it's yet another blinder of a save, her second of the match. Turning into quite a battle between herself and Opa Tukumbuge, wearing the number 10 jersey. I said earlier, Tukumbuge came off the post after the save then from Bame Mugime. Strong here in the challenge against the defender, sets it up onto that left foot, but keeper came out in a flash and made herself huge. Earlier on, there was that attempt on the near post, and just seconds later, two big sides in dark. With Simba, the stadium. Derbies are worth catching if you get out to that part of the world. In the meantime, here is Tanzania once again, ball in, and nearly a cross-come shot that could have troubled the goalkeeper then. Out for the goal kick, however. Off of a Tanzanian. Flag has stayed down, so straight over the top, not dealt with. Suddenly, all sorts of problems popping up. Hoping to have the opportunity to pull the trigger. The defense just able to work it away. Turning on this near side as Tanzania look to use the time that's available to them wisely here. Defensive mistake here that could prove costly as Tanzania again finds Botswana stubborn defensively, extremely stubborn as they consider the or concede the corner. Now, Fatima with the outswinger. Numbers in the box. Still, those doing the defending well represented as well. They're in a hurry now. The Tanzanians. That's great goalkeeping. She really has had a standout performance here today. There's Najat Idrissa. So, in the time that remains, important not to make a mistake here. Botswana with the throw-in, they got the decision. Can they make something happen going forward here that could be interesting? Ball in. Tanzania able to deal with it as they get it clear. Only 3 minutes added on to the end of the game. You can understand that with the number of stoppages we've had here in the second half. Well, both sets of ladies seem pumped up here in the remaining minutes of this match. Both know one moment of inspiration can make a huge change to the way things are turning out there. Challenges flying in. Throw in taken quickly. Good number awaiting the cross already in the box. It's a disappointing ball from Fatima, who's there to win it back in a great area. Now the ball in once again. Finds the teammates, edge of the box, and looking for the shot in. Keeper had it covered, wasn't worried at all as that shot came in, continuing the battle from the two here between Oppa Tukumbuge as well as Abame Mukime. Well, they set it up for the shot. All very narrow, the play. Confident was Mukime. So, things very interesting in how they will unfold on that final match day here in as far as Group C. Botswana will remain undefeated, although they are yet to pick up a win. Undefeated still, Tanzania, with the win in the opening day, or on the opening day, I should say. Talk about a high line here. Taking ball over the top, no problems in dealing with it at the first time of asking, nor the second. A minute and a half remaining. Are we to have the first goalless draw of this year's championship? That's been a very watchable game, mind you. Now, Paul in gets the flick on. Is there to be something happening out on that far side with time of factor? Last 30 seconds coming up. Tanzania knocking on that door, but Botswana have all hands on deck defensively, barring just a couple. Stubborn as ever. They've blown on that door time and time again. Tanzania, but it just won't blow over. There you have it. The first goalless scoreline of this year's Hollywood Bets Cosafa Women's Championships. A very watchable game indeed between Botswana and Tanzania. For Botswana, their second draw as they drew with Malawi earlier. And speaking of Malawi, they now top the group, and that makes things interesting. In a repeat of the final that will come up when Tanzania face them in the last match day of this group in trying to determine who will come first or second in the group. So things extremely interesting in Group C thanks to Botswana. And the final score is Botswana 0 and the defending champions Tanzania 0.
Been in